Yes, sir. It's the 9 to 5 Sports Guys. It's your boy T.
Hey, what's happening? It's your man TJ.
What up, though? It's your boy Long.
And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been tuning in, that watched the last video. The other video is going to go up probably today or tomorrow sometime. I just want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for everybody that's been tuning in. A big special thank you. Shout out to the J.K. Crawford. Left a nice little paragraph on the comments. Keep the comments coming. I mean, good comments, bad comments, it don't matter. Any comments is warranted. But first and foremost, how are you guys doing today?
Doing good, man. Feeling real good to get back up in here. It's been a little minute.
Yeah, everything is great, man.
A lot has gone on since we last recorded. Those that don't know, the Boston Celtics have won the championship. They won, if this is 18, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
The 18th championship, one ahead of the Lakers.
Is it one?
Yes.
Huh?
We're going to call it one?
So you going to say two? Because of the bubble? I don't know.
It's about five.
No trolling
It's about
today.
five, right? Because are you going to count the Minnesota Laker ones?
Oh, well, I mean, if you count those, then it's really.
That's why
yeah.
why it's 17. If you don't count those, it's like 13.
Yeah, Boston really is the
One
the
thing
king
we're not
of
going to do,
champions.
we're not going to discredit legends, okay? We're not going to discredit the stats, or overinflate.
Well, that's facts then, because Minnesota had the
you know
legends.
what else is
so
facts?
I give you that.
1988 Defensive Player of the Year, but we ain't gonna get into that. That's if we counting stuff. If you
The article?
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If we
yeah.
counting
Infamous
stuff.
article.
See, I didn't want to go there, but if we gonna go there, we gonna go there.
All
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, the Boston Celtics, they won in 6 or 5?
5.
4-5.
5. Yeah, they
Which
won
is
in
what I
5
predicted.
games.
Gentleman sweep. Yeah, we called it.
Yeah.
Now, the Finals MVP, there was a little slight controversy. Jaylen Brown, what are your thoughts on him winning the Finals MVP?
Where's the controversy in that? He's
Yeah.
been consistent throughout the playoffs. I mean, he's been the man when no shade on the Dookie.
I agree.
But he's been
That's a fact.
he's been the man the entire time. So he earned that MVP of the playoffs to me, not just the finals.
You want me to give my take? My take now. It was well deserved. Jaylen is putting up numbers consistently on offense and guarding your best player on defense. Tatum is getting his numbers in garbage time. A lot of their wins were blowout wins, and Tatum is still in the game, putting up points. It is what it is. Jaylen deserves it.
You're not taking anything from Tatum, man. It's just he doesn't have that fight in him, man. If it ain't here by now, it's not going to come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Jaylen, the problem I got with Tatum, man, is he's trying to shoot so many doggone shots instead of going to the basket, like Brown does.
Yes.
When he goes to dunk on you.
Yeah.
Power.
True.
Tatum doesn't do that. He got to spin. He got to fade. He fade away 3-pointers. I'm like, dude, you talk about as tall as the guys guarding you.
I got a question for you. Before you said something about whose team it was.
Mm-hmm.
In your opinion, who do you think the Boston Celtics
JB.
is his team?
Yep.
It's Tatum's team, but
So, real quick, why do you think it's Tatum's team and why do you think it's JB's team?
Tatum gets double teamed. Jaylen Brown doesn't.
That's not accurate because I've seen him get double too. So
No.
another point.
No.
Because
Tatum gets double teamed consistently on a consistent basis.
that makes you the man on the team, the face of the team, because you get double teamed.
Yeah,
consistently.
the defense is you're getting more of the defense attention.
So I guess that's the excuse we're going to use for him for not showing up when need be, because he really
No. I'm not using that at all. I'm saying it's his team because he's the best. The best player usually gets double teamed. That's the scouting report. You're usually the top of the list. To me, Tatum is that. Brown is doing what he's supposed to do, and he's scoring efficiently. And
with no left hand.
Like you said, like his father, Jordan.
Well, yeah, whatever you want to call it.
But like you said, but when he drives to the basket, he drives with purpose.
Right.
So two things could be right. You could be the best player, but somebody else can also be more important.
I mean, the media has made Tatum more important, and from the beginning when those guys started.
Right.
But
True.
but
No, I'm saying true.
Yeah.
True.
But
remember, JB was there first.
right.
Then when Tatum came, and they both was top 3 picks.
Right.
Yeah.
They both was third picks.
Right.
Third overall picks. So it wasn't until Tatum came that it was automatically.
Somebody was feeding the fertilizer to the flower, man, and JB just happened to sprout.
I agree, but it's Tatum's team. Brown is the most important though, because he's a two-way player.
I mean, we'll I guess we'll go from there from a media standpoint, but from eyes looking at it, you know what I'm saying?
What are we, Stevie Wonder?
And even he can see it, you know. Just JB right now, and he proved it. I mean, they've been here 5 years, making it Eastern Conference to the finals. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it keeps showing up that Tatum doesn't show up in games, doesn't show up in the fourth quarter, where at one point it was both of them. But see, now Jalen has separated himself from that. You know, that boy balled out this season.
He did. All playoffs.
Yeah.
Look at his numbers consistently.
And he, if I'm not mistaken, didn't he win the Eastern Conference Award too?
He did.
Yeah.
Consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he might have been second All NBA or something like that. It was something he was complaining about. It was something. He might have been supposed to be first.
I think he might be right.
Something like that. Something like, because he said that when they asked him about accolades, and he was like, he don't care about that, just something like that. But I mean, he already got paid, so you know.
If he keep balling like this, you know, like he did this year. I mean, and that's the beauty about it. Usually when guys get paid, they go in a slump. Mm-hmm. But he didn't do that.
Yeah, he balled out.
You know what I'm saying?
You think down the line it will be a controversy to where he wants his own team?
It could be a Kyrie Irving type situation, Cleveland. It could be that. I wouldn't have a problem with that.
Because you're saying he's the best player. I think Jason Kidd mentioned that at the beginning of the finals.
Yeah, but Jason Kidd was that was strategy.
He was
right.
He was planting a seed, if you will.
Right.
But down the line, do you think his ego could get in the way and make him say, look, I could do this on my own?
It could be that, but usually when guys go to have their own team, now that's a building block. Now you got to build around that guy. Yeah. Now if you want more championships, you can take pay. Stay
where you at.
Where you at.
Now the unique thing about this situation is most of the times back in the days, teams would have just enough money to pay the main guy and everybody else, you know, fall in line. But they paid him first. Tatum is about to get his bag.
Yeah. Actually, got Drew out the way first.
Yeah, they got Drew. Yeah. They got Drew also. So this is a unique situation because
they're bringing everybody back.
Well, yeah, everybody's coming back.
Both of your top two guys got is going to get paid like they're the top. You know, like they're the number one guy. He got paid this year, and rightfully so. Because he came in a year earlier, and he got paid highest contract ever. Now Tatum is about to get his bag, so
300 plus.
You know what's so funny that the similarities with Boston and Phoenix are right there with two top guys, and of course they don't have the role players in Phoenix like Boston has, but I got a feeling that Boston needs to now, you know, try to go get it. They can get two more.
Yeah.
But they need to go ahead and do that now because I see the situation now where it's just like with Phoenix, all the money being tied up in 3 people.
Yeah.
And they won't be able to have
4.
Yeah.
Porzingis got a big contract as well.
So you can say 5 because Devin White's gonna get paid.
Now, the only difference,
Derek White. I keep saying Devin White. My bad.
The only difference between the Phoenix squad and this squad is, if you look at the finals a couple years back with Toronto, each game you had a different guy step up, right? So one game it was Drew Holiday. One game it was Porzingis before he got hurt. Tatum stepped up one game. Brown stepped up. So when you got multiple guys like that Toronto series where Siakam had a 43-point game, Kyle Lowry went off one game. When you got guys that step up, it's like
it's hard to keep in.
Yeah, because you're not focused on one guy. Yeah. The thing with Dallas was it was Luka, sprinkling some Kyrie. Yeah. Boston, it was like, yo, whoever got the high hand, it was a game Tatum wasn't on, but he still had a triple-double because he ended up dishing the ball. So
that's why I knew Dallas couldn't win, man. You only got 2 scorers, and even though P.J. Washington showed up in other games against OKC, he was a non-factor when it came to having to guard. His focus was having to guard more than he was able to score.
Yeah.
Not only that, but Boston's bread and butter is defense.
Right.
That was another thing.
They clamp down on defense, and then it translates into transition offense.
That's right.
That's what Phoenix is missing as well. Phoenix is offense heavy, light on defense.
Right.
Speaking of Phoenix, now there was some rumblings, I don't know how true it is or whatever, that the organization is getting frustrated with Kevin Durant. If this is true, like I said, this is all speculation and rumor. Don't kill the messenger. Just what I heard.
Right.
That they was frustrated with Kevin Durant, and we talk about Kevin Durant till we blue in the face. The thing about Kevin Durant is like, where can he go now if Phoenix is not the answer?
Not the Knicks.
Well,
no, we don't need him. We gonna get to that later, but we don't need him.
Not the Knicks.
Well, it was reported, Houston's seeking him out. So, but that's a young team, and you know what I'm saying. They need more. They need leadership. They need a veteran. They need veteran leadership. And of course, you got Van Fleet. He's he's a veteran, but. And then you got Adobe. What's his name, coach? Udoka. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll get things in order, but they need a veteran presence on that court. Now, I ain't saying that's KD because, I mean, if they are seeking him out, then you could seek out Booker instead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think things are part ways with Booker though.
They can only trade Kevin or Book.
Right.
Because Bradley Beal has a no trade clause.
Right.
So, and you're not, like you said, you're not going to get rid of Booker because he's younger.
Right.
So it would have to be Kevin Durant.
But the thing is, if you're Houston, do you really want Kevin Durant? Because we all know once he's not happy, Kevin Durant is like Lori Harvey. He's not staying.
Got it straight.
That's wild right there. Look, that's wild. 3 months and out, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
I think if KD really wants to try to get a championship, he's going to have to lead the West.
And go to Miami because
or Orlando.
He would fit well in that culture. Yeah, or Orlando. He would fit well in that culture because he just wants to play basketball. So you don't got to worry about him partying or him coming out of shape or whatever.
Right.
He would fit there. It's a ready-made team built around defense.
I mean, it's no different than Kyrie, when he had his little drama. But you know what you're going to get from that player. You're going to get 30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to get that. It's like, do you want the drama part of it?
The extra, yeah.
I think Pat Riley could easily contain that.
Well, that was the thing. He Miami was one of his teams that he
on
was
the list. Yeah.
On the list. It was Phoenix and Miami. My thing is this: let's say he does go to Miami, and then that don't work out. Kevin Durant gonna have to look in the mirror like, bro, it can't be all these situations that you keep going through.
I mean, I would agree with that at that point. If it happened in Miami, because then remember, I would question.
He wanted to go to Phoenix.
Yeah,
got to Phoenix.
Yeah.
This 2 years in a row disappointment, and they built a super team.
Only thing I say about that part though is, man, with Phoenix, he was the only stable person playing. He was only one playing. Bill hurt, Booker hurt. He was still the consistent one. So my thing is, I know it's when it's locker room mumbo jumbo going on. But when you're on the court, it's like, dang, he's there.
Yeah,
you're not.
One thing we not questioning is his talent and his game.
Yeah.
We said this on the show. I said this greatest offensive player, skill wise, ever.
3-way.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah, 3-level scorer, greatest 3-level scorer of all time. But,
not Dirk, right?
But as far as everything else that come with KD, it's like,
yeah, it's a lot of baggage that come with KD. That and
some divas with him, you say?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
But you gotta take the good with the bad. It's Orlando or Miami because they both have young talent. Defensively, you don't have to worry about him being the anchor.
Now
he has to leave the West too, like you said. So
yeah, I think he needs to get from over there. I mean, what if he even ended up in Philly? They got
that's bad.
Him and Embiid.
Can you imagine the type of noise that the media is gonna generate, even if he doesn't deliver again?
But you got
noise.
Maxey, you got Embiid. I mean, he doesn't even need to bring the ball up.
Yeah,
formerly known as Twitter.
Get Tobias out of there.
Joel Embiid and Kevin Durant's burning account.
And imagine them only making it to the second round or not even the second round. Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
But I think
because the East is getting stronger.
But I would think if they didn't do it, it's because Embiid got hurt.
That's not how the media is gonna look at it.
Yeah,
Embiid is always
look
hurt.
at it. They're gonna look at it.
Yeah, I mean
Kevin
he
Durant.
is. But they're pursuing Paul George. They're pursuing Klay Thompson.
That's because well.
So and KD is definitely better than Klay Thompson.
But that's because I don't know if they got the picks to get KD. They got the money. I don't know if they got the draft capital.
Hey, Phoenix will take anything. They have nothing. So they you know what I mean? They would.
Yeah, they could take role players to match that salary.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, Miami obviously would be the better fit.
I wouldn't want that. If I was a GM, I wouldn't want that headache. We already have enough.
With Jimmy,
You wouldn't want KD.
You don't even know if Jimmy's coming back.
Pause. But you don't want you. You said with a Jimmy. so you wouldn't want Adebayo, Jimmy.
No, in Miami, I think they can contain that because the media circus is not the same in Philly as it is in New York.
I think
LA.
that bumps Miami right up, right with the Knicks right up there.
Yeah, it'll put them there, but I don't think the media will make a big deal of it like they would in Philly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Every day they would be on TV. They did this, they didn't do this, they did that. But in Miami, they fly under the radar most of the time anyways.
Yeah, until the playoffs.
Until the playoffs. And then now you got another big name star there too. Hey,
I don't think Jimmy's coming back.
You don't think so?
That's why I said go after KD. I don't think Jimmy's coming back.
Now that's interesting.
I don't know.
Where would he go?
Jimmy?
Yeah. He could potentially go to
I
Philly.
think he'll go back to Philly.
And that's what they were saying that too. They're saying it's possible he could return there. Yeah. But he had problems in the locker room with Dale the first time.
Yeah, but
I don't think Morey was there.
Huh?
I think you said Daryl Morey?
No, Jimmy Butler.
You said he had problems with
He
who?
had problems in the locker room with when he was at Philly.
Well, yeah,
I think
him and Embiid was going back and forth in the media being petty or whatever.
Yeah, but I think this time around, I think they both understand the importance of we got to do this together.
Right.
I think they was both fighting for because Jimmy Butler, as we seen, Jimmy Butler would come into the locker room and
what he did in Minnesota.
Yeah. So that's probably what he was trying to do. Yeah. And you had Ben Simmons and Embiid and at that time he probably wasn't ready to. They didn't understand where he was coming from.
Probably more pissed at Ben Simmons. Probably.
Yeah, as we can see. Another notable thing that happened, the New York Knicks. So
you're not gonna hit the yay button on the
no, not yet. Just not yet.
The cheers.
So we made a trade. We traded 5 picks for Mikal Bridges.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then the very next day, we read up with OG,
right.
5-year deal, $200 million.
I bet that scared you though, because he opted out, right?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
See, the thing with OG was, I would have been happy if he came back.
Yeah.
If he would have went and got his money, cool.
Yeah.
But once he opted out, I knew he was trying to get a bigger deal because
most times they do.
Yeah, I was hearing that he didn't like what the Knicks were offering him, so they kind of had to 2 days in a row. They kind of had to overpay because we gave up 5 picks for Bridges.
Is that overpaying?
I think he earned it. I mean,
5
minus
picks,
the hurt.
No, not OG.
Not OG. You're talking about Bridges.
Bridges.
Oh, giving too many away?
Yeah, 5 picks for a guy that.
How many first round picks y'all had? Like 20,000?
Yeah, but 3 maybe. 5.
How many first rounds y'all give up on that one?
If I'm not mistaken, I think
It's 2, right?
3. I think because we gave away first round picks for 2031 and I think 2039, 2029, and 2031. If I'm not mistaken.
3 first rounds and 2 second rounders.
I think so. That's a lot of picks.
These dudes got first round picks in the year 3000.
But think about it. These are late first rounders, late second round picks. What are the odds that you're gonna hit on those anyways?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, the Knicks
as
in
opposed
win
to
now
an
mode.
all-star today.
The Knicks in win now mode. So
Yeah.
we going for it right now.
The Nova Knicks.
Yeah, that's something that's been floating around the Nova Knicks.
Oh yeah.
You got the completed puzzle now because the last time they played together,
and now you got Mikal.
They're not in Kansas
They all
anymore.
buddies too. So
They're not in Kansas
but
no more.
they're a lot more mature today.
Yes, but Jalen Brunson wasn't the best player on that team.
And still look at them now.
No, I understand that. See, the dynamic was different back then, where Brunson wasn't the best player on that team.
Listen, the last time they played together, they beat Carolina, right? So
He couldn't wait to say that. He
I don't remember
set
that.
that up, yeah.
I don't remember any of that.
Off a fluke shot.
It really was.
That was a fluke
really
shot.
was. Really was.
Convenient amnesia is a thing. These
It really
days,
was
so
a fluke shot.
I'm
Yo,
not
bro.
tripping.
Anyway, so
Could have went in. Could have went out.
but I don't think that even though they played together, it's been a while since all of them played together on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been what 7 years since they played together. 2018. That's
Yeah.
a long time.
Y'all stand a better chance of coming back next year and competing. Milwaukee, they just a down spiral.
Yeah.
From what I can see, it's just a down spiral. So,
But to me, the main thing that I noticed with that picking up Bridges is you guys are trying to keep up with the two. To me, the two emerging teams in the East are Boston and Indiana.
emerging.
Yeah, like they're gonna be here for a while.
Well, Boston ain't emerging though.
Well, boss, I get what you're trying to say.
I see what you're saying.
I get what you're trying to say.
I was trying to hear the rest of the team. I was like, well, they champions now. They've been in there.
I mean,
I get what you were
Sorry,
trying to say. I get
okay,
what you were trying to say.
the staples of the East.
I got you.
Is that better? You want me to get a thesaurus too?
I got you.
The two emerging teams are Boston and Indiana. They're perimeter teams. They have guys that can fly all over the court on the perimeter. So you guys going out to get Mikal helps you as opposed to trying to get another big man, because y'all might lose the big man, right? But you could pay him.
I think
whatever
he'll
you
come
want to pay
back.
him.
I believe he'll come back though, man.
Well, here's the thing with iHeart. He got a nickname.
That
I call him Hartenstein. We call him iHeart.
Bet.
He played his way into a nice contract.
Mm-hmm.
But with the new CBA, they're not trying to go over that second apron. So the most they can pay him, especially for the first year, is only $17 million. Now, if a team like OKC comes in and they give him $20 million, even though I want him to stay, I would never tell him to take less money.
Yeah, take
This
less.
is your opportunity to get the bag.
Right.
You can chase championships at any point in your career. Most players only have one big contract.
Secure it now.
Secure it now, get the bag, and and I understand everybody's motivation is different. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if you got an opportunity to make $100 million, this is it.
Take it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, but I think like Nam said, we're gearing up to face Boston and
Indiana.
in the Pacers, because the Pacers got guys on the perimeter.
Yeah,
they threw a bunch of people at Jalen Brunson.
They're gonna have you running all over the court all night, and they have great spacing.
Yes.
They play good defense too. So then they bring in Siakam back.
Yeah.
So
now what's interesting? They said what would the starting lineup be with the Knicks, and DiVincenzo and Hart. I would just put them on the bench. Brunson, Bridges, OG, Randall, Robinson. If we keep Robinson, and I think that's a formidable starting lineup.
Yeah,
I think we can compete with Boston. I don't think we can beat them just yet, but I think we can compete with them.
I mean, right now it's just ain't too many, if any, running with Boston right now. The way they're looking right now.
Yeah.
You know, but I think you'll be able to compete with them. At least give them something better than they gave them this year, because there's a lot of people who do the injuries and then they take away from Boston.
Yeah. And if Julius Randle wasn't hurt, we'd have been in the finals.
Right.
Brunson got hurt too.
OG got hurt.
That's a fact. Yeah.
But anything else before we talk about the NBA draft?
Go right ahead.
I'm talking about the draft.
No, you're itching. Go ahead.
All right. We're gonna talk about draft when we come back.